All right, here we go. I was supposed to jump into not more comments, but like requests, and I got the Rollen green line for green reactions all the time. I didn't. And LOWKEY was in, I believe, is in the next list of selections from, my brother too. Cool. I haven't given up anything for him in a while. Hopefully he can inspire my day further. Gosh, I secretly hope it's about killer robots. Because we have a theme. Now, if you're a first-time viewer to the channel, holy smokes, just hold on to your socks or just... I'm just telling you right now, I have no clue, don't know. I'm here because the death of neoliberalism, as hard it is for me to just have it roll off the tongue. It's a very interesting song title. And as I was saying, the Rand line is Rollen line, the phone line has got, I believe he's in there. I have to check. It's funny. It's not funny. I'm taken up by the title, and I'm curious what this is about. I have no way to tie it in to anything else right now, and I'm kind of moving beyond comments and AI, robotics laws of don't dominate the humans. But I'm got the juices flowing, so I have no clue. Let's just find out. Let's just find out.
Anytime you beg another man to set you free, you'll never be free. Freedom is something that you have to do for yourself.
This is why I say it's the ballot or the bullet. It's liberty or it's death. It's freedom for everybody or freedom for nobody.
The public service state death, the World Bank and IMF visit. The kleptocracy orchestrate and subjugate the corporate state that isn't.
So, just in case I lost you at the beginning and you're waiting for that right moment to tell you how full of shit I am or if you're this or that, I'm probably on the same page if he's starting out with the IMF. So here's the thing. I am in no way delusional enough to think that where I'm located is now where all the money on the planet flows. That tide has come and gone. I get that. I use actual construction, growth, shipping, and other geopolitical factors that the big money, that Zero Hedge lets me read about. And it turns out that the flow, I know where the hate and the you're the bad guys of the planet direction looks, but if we're going to be blunt, the moment we start looking at the IMF and global fiat scams, and I'm sorry, but I think they're going to tie. Now, I think crypto, I don't own it. I know nothing to say anything, but I do believe if it's system controlled and tied to a social credit score, it's worse or as bad as any fiat. The fiat right now I can convert into physical, which is going to be real money no matter what happens. Silver, gold, diamonds, physical, something. From the Bitcoin just seems like they're going to regulate the shit out of it, aren't they? And then something that was totally invisible actually leaves like a trail right back to it now. Confused. But boy, we're starting out with the IMF, huh? Shit, this is going to get complicated.
Freedom! The public service state death, the World Bank and IMF visit. Freedom! The kleptocracy orchestrate and subjugate the corporate state that isn't. Freedom! To reasons of terrorists, we could be standing at the precipice of freedom.
Yeah, so global stakeholder capitalism, that's what's getting, no matter what an activist or a rebel would like to think, the plan has been laid out. Social credit score, right? Tied to stakeholder capitalism, where you are a member of the party or on the outside of it, with all buttons and switches held by some person in a little office who just turns off your life. Weird.
Pontificate, philosophize, cross the T's, dot the I's. I heard him say the revolution won't be monetized, but it could be wrapped up, packaged and commodified in this poisonous equation. I wonder what am I? Tax dodging tabloids, profit from these horrid lies, peddle patriotism but economically colonized. Sycophants gripping flags, tell you that they're on your side, sell off your services abroad. Who do they prioritize? Robin Hood in reverse. These robberies aren't secrets, bonuses for bankers and backhanders for arms dealers. Can't cage the alternative that now exists with the skill of an alchemist. Turn pain to empowerment, inspired to be alive in this powerful moment. No more will these cowards sell us out to the donors. We rose like a giant, awoken out of his coma. Confront the culture of power with the power of culture. We sing freedom. You public service diet, death, the World Bank and IMF visit. The kleptocracy orchestrate and subjugate the corporate state that isn't freedom. Teresa's a terrorist, we could be standing at the precipice of freedom.
Oh, it's sad because this actually really goes to reiterate something that makes people uncomfortable now. And I got to go get a cigarette because this is going to be hard to... All right, so here's the deal. Of course, as always, I'm not sure I know anything, and it's for sure more complicated than I'm going to put it there as. But I find it funny that the same IMF and global banker financed locations also are all in on, let's say, the WEF's score charts on global awareness. I'm not going to even name the stuff right now because I don't want to, hop on that bandwagon. But I find it funny that if you look at what's being pushed, it seems like, half of the rebellion has been co-opted by the system, and the irony is, rage, for the system now and not against it. Because ticket prices are, I guess, through the roof kind of deal. So I'm interested, I got to keep going here, but I find it funny that, the actual rebellion is going to be hard-pressed to deny that it has members from every race, every creed, every background. But what we do have is a general opinion that the insanity of the current system is not sustainable. You got to have something else. But if the money comes from this same structure, right, the same private jet owners, telling you it's just a repeat of the same shit over and over and over again. And it's funny how some of the current movements actually seem like they get their funding from the bad guys of this narrative, right?
Teresa's a terrorist, we could be standing at the precipice of freedom. History favors the trailblazers. The taste for change is contagious. It's no strange these faceless takers are afraid of raising wages when the same mangy papers say that we should hate our neighbors. Then when the rage cascades, these sadist claim that their blame is what is clear. Some don't even pay taxes on their profits here. Vote against the interests of Murdoch and Rothermere. Not conspiracy theory, conspiracy actuality. Until now, politics merely a practicality. They deify celebrity. What happens when no celebrities turn on you? Say plunder's not necessity. I don't condemn the deified, but mourn those as brilliant as them who died. Potential unrealized atomization had us distant and deaf, and now we're interconnected, independent but interdependent. We rose like a giant, awoken out of a coma. Confront the culture of power with the power of culture. We sing freedom. You public service diet, death, the World Bank and IMF visit freedom. The kleptocracy orchestrate and subjugate the corporate state that isn't freedom. Teresa's a terrorist, we could be standing at the precipice of freedom. We sing freedom. You public service diet, death, the World Bank and IMF visit freedom. The kleptocracy orchestrate and subjugate the corporate state that isn't freedom. Teresa's a terrorist, we could be standing at the precipice of freedom.
That was very good. Now, I know there are parts that I, don't know, There's bars that I didn't completely right. I'd have to go back a couple times. But all in all, I think that was very good. And at the very least, thought-provoking and substance-filled, which I appreciate more than a distraction. It's easy to be distracted from everything nowadays, especially with dancing nurses and non-stop, ad nauseum advertising type, just till they can beam it right in our heads kind of thing. So anything that helps me escape that and the that's dumb it down to the 30-second thought process. That's it's getting something more out of it. And I'd say if anything makes me want to, have a conversation with someone about the IMF and the World Bank, shit, yeah, there's more power to it. Keep it coming. That was fantastic. Low key, the death of neoliberalism. Yeah, outside of that, we're going to let it go. See you later.